because they can't figure out why you're not going up to them anymore. Guys' eyes are wide open now, right? They're wide open. And they're starting to say, well, you know what? I used to think it was worth it for me to just put myself out there all the time because, I wanted to take a girl out. But now I'm realizing you got the gold diggers, you got the women who want the free meal. You got
There's a little accent in there. She must be from like New Jersey or New York or something. The accent slipped out. I mean, I could be wrong, but she definitely from one of those places that has an accent.
got the women who expect me to do everything, but in return want to do nothing. You got women who are saying, what do you bring to the table? But when you ask them, they get insulted. You got women who don't. You can't even talk. You talk about, oh, yeah, you had 400 boyfriends before and you slept with all of them. They get defensive. Maybe I just don't need to pursue women right now at all. That's what's happening. Women are going crazy, guys.
And for you guys, they're like body count don't matter. You guys have one of those cuckold type fetishes, right? And hear me out. I want to say that because like me as a man, like I never had no evidence that my ex cheated, but I know how she is. So I can't you're okay with another guy, some dirty ass dude, right? Putting his little wee wee in her mouth. And then, splashing all over her face whenever. So you're okay with that. So when they cheat and you let them come back, you're okay. No, you're like a cuckold. You like that shit. You like that weirdo stuff, right? Listen, let me tell you something. I can get another woman. Whoever had you, let him pay your bills. He's yours now. You're his problem. And if I was the kind of guy to go back to exes, always upgrade. I could always get him again, but nah. You know what I'm saying? I got stern boundaries. Never, no ex girlfriends or no ex wives. I got one exception for one ex. Her name starts with a T. You know who you are. I see you watching my TikToks. Listen, reach out if you want to. I don't know what your situation is right now. I know you got a future in. I don't know. Just hit me up. You know what I mean? But other than her, never, never. I never go back to any other ex. And y'all that do, you're weird. She knows that you're desperate. You know how many ways that those men or that man had her folded up, doing all kinds, sweating all over with his stinking ass, with his hairy ass. You just don't even care. You got some weird ass fetish. That's what it is. I don't need no woman that some dude done sweated on. I don't like dudes, bro. Like when I tell you I don't like dudes, I don't like dudes, man. I don't like dudes. And y'all are too comfortable for dudes, you know what I'm saying? Or with dudes for me. I don't like that stuff, man. And taking back women that cheated. Like whenever I hear guys like, "Oh yeah, she cheated, but I took her back." What? If I even suspect, it's over. I'll get another one. I'll just make another one. What are you talking about? Y'all are wild, man. Y'all are wild.
I'm one of those people that really appreciate honesty, like brutal honesty. I can even take honesty that you know is hurtful, but it's true. I might not respect that you purposely tried to hurt me, but I can respect that you gave me something to look at and improve in myself. And it always baffles me, when you deal with people beyond a certain age, and I'm talking about friendships, not just relationships, but when you tell somebody about themselves or you check them and now they can no longer fuck with you. Now you guys can't be cool because they don't want to see who they really are. And not only
All right, this needs to be talked about because a lot of y'all are just weird online. Not talking about her, just talking about this checking someone aesthetic. Um, who are you to check another grown person, friend, family member, whoever? Who are you to check them if whatever they're doing doesn't involve you or isn't hurting you? You people are outside of your bounds. You don't understand friendship no more. You let social media think that your job as a friend is to hold them accountable. No, bitch ass nigga. Your job is to be whatever they need for you to be as their friend. They don't need you checking them unless they ask for your raggedy, funky ass constructive criticism or advice. If it's not asked for, don't give it. They're checking in with God. Whatever perspective you have of them, that has nothing to do with them. Do you understand? Now, if they're hurting themselves, you want to be a good friend, that's one thing, which she might explain in this video. But if they're minding their business and they're just posting stuff you don't agree with, or they're living a lifestyle that you don't agree with, or whatever, they're traveling, they're moving around, whatever the case may be, right? They're not married. You giving your perspective to a person like me, just from my opinion, would mean nothing. I don't care what you think. Why are you even telling me? My friends don't do stuff like that. My friends don't say nothing to me unless I ask for their perspective. Now you're like, oh, you're controlling. No, 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 no. I control my life. I control who I allow around me and my energy to be around and connect to. And that person's perspective of me means nothing if I'm not breaking the law, not hurting me, not hurting my kid. I ain't hurting nobody else. Your perspective of what I do don't mean shit. And if you talk too much and you feel like you got to get your perspective across to me, you're a hater. You're a secret hater. So all this talk online about who are you holding accountable? You hold yourself accountable. If they're not hurting no one and hurting you, what are you talking about? Why are you weirdos online? Not talking about her. Why are you weirdos online trying to make it seem like it's okay to approach grown folks? See, you can do this with weirdos who have some, broken mental, and then there's some childlike mindset. You come to me as a grown man that's been through what I've been through, trying to check me. You as a woman, you might get cussed out a little bit. I'll probably just say something to you, let you know how low IQ you are, to try to check me and give me your perspective of what I do in my life. That has nothing to do with you. But if you're a dude, we're throwing hands. We're throwing hands. Get your goofy ass out my. What's wrong with you? Who raised you? Who have you grown up around? Who did you go to school with? Why do you think this is okay? Why are you so weird? Why are you so invested? You got to think about things from the right perspective. You have some goofy friend that's telling you about yourself, giving you this advice. You ain't hurting nobody. You ain't doing nothing legal. Where did you find the time to investigate my business like this? You ain't got nothing else better to do? Oh, okay. I see what. See, that's how I move it. Thing. I don't hear all that nonsense about. Well, I ain't think that, and I feel, and I. Ain't. What do you know though? What do you know? Pay my bills, right? Pay my taxes, right? Take care of my kid, right? Work out, right? Lead by a good example. All this other babbling, yapping, chattering, nonsense, circle talk. Miss me with that. And a lot of weirdos are nowadays on this weird stuff, this younger generation. And when they say holding you accountable or checking you, what they want to be able to do is run their weird ass perspective by you, a weird ass perspective from a person that doesn't have any coof, don't have any home training, don't know how to speak to people. They've been raised on the internet. They don't know how to speak to people. They think that they think they're being real and raw. No, you're rude. You have no manners. You have no discipline. I don't want your uncouth ass around me. You don't understand that, though. I wouldn't expect for you to. Not talking about this woman. I'm just saying in general, right? So all this, I hear it a lot online, holding people accountable. You hold yourself accountable. Hold your wife if you have one, your husband. But as far as people and friends, you better miss me with that, because I'm gonna hurt your feelings in a way that you best believe there's not gonna be no friendship afterwards. You projecting onto me your goofy ass opinion about what I do that don't affect you and ain't hurt nobody. Why wouldn't I think that that's hate? Did I ask for it? Oh no, I don't think so. So you gotta watch out for people like this, and or people that speak like this, not her in particular, because they don't like the fact that you won't allow for them what they think is holding you accountable, but what it is them being intrusive, them doing too much, them thinking about what you have going on way past their rank in your life. And if you didn't ask for it, then they shouldn't be thinking that hard. That's it. That's all. Right. But you got to think like this, man, around people. You got to like keep up with people and how they move, and you know what I'm saying? I don't let nothing slide by, bro. Like what do you say? Huh? What? Nah, I catch it all. Who you holding accountable? Your husband? Oh no, you holding your friends. What do you mean holding your friends accountable? What you talking about? Are they hurting someone? Are they hurting themselves? Oh, it's your perspective, what they could do better. You don't get to project your weird ass you know what I'm saying, ideologies on somebody minding their own business. You don't get to live vicariously through someone else. Now you get yourself together and do whatever you're suggesting. Lead by example, and then maybe I might take some pointers from you. Other than that, shut your mouth, stay out my face. Don't play with me like that. These people get online, man. They think they words be slick. Nah, I'm slicker, man. Only problem is that first stat. Oh, it's circling. It's circling.
I keep remembering.
It's going through the same ones.
When we gonna talk about the fact that people really out here scamming hearts? Like, they know that they don't plan to be with you forever, but they still don't mind wasting your time.
Nah, I'll peep game. Ain't no woman doing that to me.
A lot of women claim they want a real man, but when they finally attract one, they try to control them. And that's how you lose them, because you cannot control a real man. You can control a doormat, you can control a simp, but a real man who is knowledgeable, a leader who's emotionally intelligent and driven, baby, you can't control him. You don't want a real man. You do not want a man. Bitch, you want a bitch. A lot of
Exactly what they want. We're going to leave it on that right there. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? We'll let her fine ass be the last video of the day. You know, but you guys do me a favor. Go on ahead, hit that like button, subscribe. You know how we do on the Quiet Storm late nights. You know what I mean? But over here, have a good time. We're going to start doing some daytime videos as well. I just been enjoying myself, man. You know what I mean? But I'm going to bring y'all into energy as well. You know what I mean? We're in the process and getting there, you know, one step closer to South America. And this in-between process, I'm loving it. You know, I'm really enjoying it. I feel like I'm on vacation. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I'm on vacation because once I get to South America, that's home. So I'm just vacationing in the States right now. My mind is already there, man. You know, you got to like pull, you got to will this thing into your existence, man. You know what I mean? You could be quantum leaping, and you have to just basically just see yourself in whatever reality that you want, which there's a reality of you in that reality. You just have to will it into this existence, man. But that's some spiritual talk for another channel. You guys go ahead and do me a favor, hit that like button. I've said it before. Subscribe on the tribe. Drop a comment. What are you waiting for? You guys, let's get these channels up to 5K. You know what I mean? A small milestone, but it'll mean a lot. Appreciate y'all. Anyway, love and light. I'm your brother and I'm out.